Why did a bunch of coaches make $2.3 billion last year alone, despite spending less than 4.2% of the time that you did in college? It's not because they're unethical or they're doing unethical things. It's not because they can legally do something that you can't. You're actually perfectly within your rights to launch your own coaching program so long as you follow a few simple rules with respect to your license. It's because they're offering their services in a way that the market wants to find them and wants to consume them. It's that simple. It has nothing to do with their qualifications. It has nothing to do with where they went to school. It has nothing to do with any of that. Or it also has nothing to do with where you went to school and what your qualifications are. The simple fact is that they are being found in a way that the market wants to find them and to use them. Think about it this way. Let's say that you are a person with a problem. Let's say that problem is that your relationship with your teenager is bad. Your house is a war zone. You're unable to parent properly. You're worried for the future of your child. What are your options? Well, your option is to get your kid into therapy, right? But what if they won't go, right? So you end up reading books. You end up watching stuff on YouTube, clicking around, trying to find somebody who can give you some advice. You're scrolling through videos on Instagram or on social media, and that's where they are finding the coach. Now, this person can have no qualifications whatsoever, no real expertise. They don't know the difference between projection and diagnosis. They have zero trauma awareness. So why are people buying their services and not recognizing that you can do it better? Because they're there. They're appearing in the places where people are actually going and looking for answers. They're showing up where you aren't and saying the right things to convince people that they have the answer that these people are looking for, even though they know less than 5% of what you know as a mental health professional. You see, while therapists are advertising on Psychology Today, all these different profiles that people have to go and scroll through and find and try to figure out if this person can have the right answer, it takes too much effort for people to actually go and to find you, when instead they can be going online and the coaches' messages that are actually being put out into social media are finding these people and convincing them that they're the answer. So if you want to break out of the mold of one-to-one therapy, if you want to make a bigger impact in the world with what you know, if you want to make a way to cut your clinical hours down while putting your revenue way up, you should be paying attention to what these coaches are doing, as opposed to sitting here and resenting them for what they are doing. And if you learn the right way to put yourself out there, like my clients Dr. David and Dr. Jenny with their parenting programs, where they're out there being successful, then you can get the same kind of results. You can make the money instead of the coaches. You can be out there as a viable option that is presented to people who are looking for the help that you know how to provide. And you can set the terms on which you can provide that help in a coaching program in a way that works much better for you. You can be serving in a group. You could be charging for your whole program up front. You can be working 100% self-paid. The fact that these coaches have been coming out of the woodwork for the last 5 years is only evidence that this is working. The fact that $2.3 billion was made in coaching revenue last year alone is proof that there's an opportunity for you. Because after all, if you're there, presented in the same place as these coaches are, showcasing your ability to solve the problem that these people have, who are they going to choose? Are they going to choose the coach who started yesterday? Or are they going to choose the professional with real expertise and qualifications who does actually end up speaking in a very different way to the coaches to solve their problem? They're going to choose you every single time. So if you want to hear more ideas like this, what you need to do is hit the like button and the subscribe button. Take a look at some of the videos on this channel where I'm talking to you about how a mental health professional like you can make more income and more impact in the world with what you know using the coaching model. And if you want to get your own question answered about coaching, training, or consulting as a mental health professional, use the other link below this video so that you can ask the question and I will make a video response for you.